tied up, 1 game apiece. USLA Center in Phoenix.
My Lucky Sneaks had these since game 1.
Now's the time to show shot basketball, right? That's 40 minutes of focus.
We've got our own Hall of Famer down here at the broadcast table, Geno Auriemma, who has led UConn to 5 national titles. Here comes Nolan. And the foul on Taylor. And for Penny, that's her 3rd. So remember the other night in the first half, Paul West had left Diana Taurasi in the game with 3 fouls. Took her out initially, brought her back in. She picked up her 4th.
Right now, if you leave her in, you're hoping that offensively, Penny Taylor is the difference. I think if they take her out right now, Paul's probably worried, where are we going to get our scoring?
2 of 15 beyond the arc for Phoenix so far.
I lived with 4 years of this, you know, where Diana Taurasi sees the cutters, sees the guy coming off the screen, and Swing Cash. You know what Swing Cash hates? When Diana scores and she doesn't.
Diana, as a team, just 2 threes in the first half. What's Detroit doing that's making it so hard for you guys to score from the outside?
Nothing, we're just missing. We're getting open looks and missing. We'll make them in the second half. How do you continue that in the second half?
Get after 20 minutes. You know, I mean, this is 20 minutes of basketball. We've been working all year for this. Let's go out, have fun, play hard.
In fact, that's what they didn't do in game 2. Although Nolan missed and just shoved Miller out of the way. Didn't get called for it. You know, watch the shove that the fans caught and the officials decided not to catch. It looked more incidental on the replay.
Terrific offensive 3rd quarter. You want to think it's physical? Diana Taurasi and that rover. How about the shot she takes? She's going to try to give a little bit.
You know what's amazing? Diana came up from behind, gives Braxton a shot. Braxton hits her back, and Diana's incensed. Come on. waited. Came off just at the right time.
Cash and Taurasi matched up at both ends of the floor and won.
So I've said this since I've been here. We're going to win and lose, live and die with Diana. And here's why. These are the kinds of plays she's capable of making. Now, she's surrounded by some pretty talented offensive players, Geno, but there's just something very special about this young woman.
Braxton got her on the arm, and she's bleeding right now. So they go to the sideline to try to stop the bleeding and manage that arm up.
One of the things she said is essentially the only area where I will develop is my maturity. I'm never going to be a better shooter. I handle the basketball and pass it pretty well right now. My area for growth is in the mental aspect of the game and being a better leader.
Good look from Johnson. Foul from behind on Taylor. For Penny, that's her 5th.
What Detroit is doing is they're putting somebody on the block, so that person on the low block, in this case Penny Taylor, can't get back and gets caught on the top side all the time, and that's why she's fouling.
Moving pick! That's a moving pick!
Contact out on the block.
Moving pick!
They'll sort it out. Pearson and Smith, and they're going to call it on Tangela Smith, much to the displeasure of Westhead.
She moved a whole way because you didn't see it. I saw it, and I know you didn't see it.
Tipped out, and it stays here. Smith got a piece of it. Lambert can't believe it.
Got another 20 for Paul Westhead. Got to believe you want a timeout.
So just a second off the clock. It's still a 3-point game, but now it's Phoenix basketball. All right, so 1-possession game right now. Smith, the offensive rebound. No foul call, and Miller the foul on Nolan. As Taylor and Pearson go at the free throw line. And the officials quickly getting between them.
Guys, this has been a battle the entire game. We've seen Pearson and Taylor mixing it up on the box. This time,
this is a tough play here. Once you pick up your dribble, that's really tough. And they're battling all the way down the floor. As you can see right there. That's where it all started, right around the half-court area.
Double technical call on those two, Taylor and Pearson. Well, Smith with that rebound underneath in a three-point game. You
There it comes right there.
Kick it out.
Right there. That's where you have it.
Double technical foul there.
Yep. That's what we've got. Boy.
They thought Pearson had picked up her second technical.
Gotcha.
So you know how you can tell whether this is a great timeout or not by what happens next.
You know, last 2-3 minutes is usually a team that makes the plays, makes the shots, and, you know, they did and we didn't. So simple as that. They won the game and we lost it.
We got the offensive rebounds, the shots we missed, we just kept missing.
Norm in the middle.
What happened at the end with Matt Pearson?
She threw a punch.
Was it a punch?
That's easy as that. We just saw the film. If that's not a punch, if you don't get hit in the face and it's not a punch, I don't know what is.
It was a
So,
punch. Did she have a closed fist?
I mean, you get smacked in the face. Is that not the same as a punch? I don't know. You guys will see the film. You tell us.
You're mad, huh?
Yeah, because it's a cheap shot at the end of the game, and, you know, whenever that happens, you can hurt someone that way. But, you know, surprise, surprise.
Do you think the league should take some action?
I think the league should look at it. If you get suspended for cursing, I think you should be suspended for slapping someone.